Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fairies Die Laughing and I am here with a very big book haul. So I got quite a few books in August. A lot of them were at the very beginning of the month because I got a big box of my own books, and then I also got a few books from reviewers this month. So I'm going to start off with the books that I got for review. So one of the books that I got that I'm actually currently reading at the moment is My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Blackman. This is part of the Booktube tours that I was very kindly accepted of being host for, and so far I am 139 pages into this and I'm really enjoying it. By the time this book has come out I'll be finished this and my review of it will already be up, so I will link that somewhere above. But yeah, this is absolutely brilliant so far and I'm really glad that I got picked for it because it's exactly the kind of story that I want, and it's really funny as well. I've laughed like so many times reading this already, but yes, I'm absolutely loving this. Another book that I got for review that I've already reviewed and I will also link above is The Last Horseman by David Gilman. You guys have already heard me talk about this book so many times on my channel now, but again, this is a really great book and you guys should read it as well if you like historical fiction. But I really enjoyed this. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. The book that I got from Head of Zeus is The Sisters of St. Croix by Diane Costello. This is a pretty interesting book. It's about a girl who I think is looking for her real family, and she ends up going to this convent in France, but then World War II breaks out, so she's kind of stuck there. But she ends up in this kind of movement in rescuing Jewish children, and it kind of goes from there. That's what I think it's about anyway, but I was really interested when I heard about this, so I asked if I could get a copy of it for review, and they very kindly sent me this beautiful hardback cover that even has one of those little ribbon bookmarks like this. So I'm so pleased with this copy and I can't wait to get around to reading this because I think it's going to be really good. Another book that I requested for review this month was from Hodder, and it is Skin by Ilka Tamp. This is a kind of fantasy book, or historical fantasy I think, but it's really interesting. It's about this girl where if you have a skin, it's kind of like a totem, something called skin, but this girl doesn't have skin, so she doesn't have any kind of traditions. She's not allowed to marry. This is set in Celtic Britain and the dark power of the Roman Empire is gathering in the distance. So this is kind of a Celtic historical fantasy kind of thing, but it just sounds amazing, and again I can't wait to read this. I was hoping to jump onto this as soon as it came in the post, but I just haven't been able to quite get onto it yet, but I'm really looking forward to getting onto it when I can. And then the last book that I got for review this month was from Little Brown, and it is The Dragon Mark by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is one of books in a really large series. It's like 26, I don't know if you can say that, 26. So I am really confused about this book, so if anyone knows the story with this series, can I just read this book without having to read all the other 25? I don't know, but it is something to do with dragons I think, and fantasy obviously, or paranormal, but yeah, let me know because I'm really confused about this one. A couple of books I got this month were kind of a buy one get one half price deal. So I got the cookbook Lean in 15 by Joe Wicks. I've just kind of been eyeing up this book since like before Christmas, and I've been meaning to get it all year, so I finally did. Still haven't tried out any of the recipes in it. They're a little bit intimidating because I'm just really bad at cooking, but I'm hoping to try and get a day where I just have some free time in the kitchen with no one around and I can try and fail if I do at some of these recipes. And then this one was buy one get one half price, so I was able to actually get Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas for like €6 I think, because it was only like 11 or 12, so I got a half price. And this is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the back as well. So I haven't read Air of Fire yet, but I've kind of just, because I just been collecting these ones anyway because I do love the covers, so I just picked this one up because I knew I would eventually get around to reading it, so yeah. And the next few books I have are all from the Bookshop.ie, which I have kind of mentioned before in another book haul, but it is basically a Irish-based second-hand online shop where all the books are only €2 and it's absolutely fantastic. If anyone is in Ireland and looking for really good second-hand books, definitely go to this website. I will leave a link for it below, but I've never had any problems with it. I absolutely love it. Every now and again I'll just get a big huge box of books for basically nothing. You're obviously only paying for postage on the one package, so that's grand, and I have a few books here to show you, so just hold on to those hats. So the first book I got is The Peacock Emporium by Jojo Moyes. I'm just trying to gather up a few Jojo Moyes books. I've read a few of them already and I've really enjoyed them, and I'm not actually sure what this one is about, but I just know that I want to read it. The next one is Tith by Holly Black. I think this one is about fairies or fae, so I am kind of in the mood at the moment for kind of fae books, so I picked this one up, and I've heard a good few things about Holly Black's writing as well, and I think I will probably really enjoy it. I also picked up Me and You by Claudia Carroll. I really enjoyed Claudia Carroll's writing. She writes adult contemporary, she is an Irish author as well, and I've always enjoyed all of her books that kind of have the perfect mix of kind of humour and romance and just drama, and they're always really, really good, so I can't wait to read this one. I think this came out in the last 2 years as well, I think, so I'm really, really looking forward to picking this one up. And then I also picked up another Claudia Carroll book, and that is Love Me or Leave Me. Again, I just love Claudia Carroll, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy this book. I picked up a J.R. Tolkien book. I picked up the Silmarillion, and yeah, for no other reason than I just need a copy of it. I first read this from the library when I was about 14 or 15, so I was very young when I read it, and I've been meaning to reread it for a long time. I do want to reread the whole series anyway, or the whole trilogy. I reread The Hobbit a couple of years ago, I think, but I definitely want to reread this one. But yes, I'm really looking forward to that. Another book I got is Caesarean by Tommy Werrigan, or Caesarean I should say. I'm not really sure what this one is about. It's kind of an exploration of someone growing up, and I'm just really intrigued by it. There's something about it that I'm just really, really intrigued by. I saw this on Sophie from Portal in the Pages channel. She picked it up, and as soon as she talked about what it was about, I knew that I wanted to read it. It's just about a kid. I think he was kind of like his parents. He was born somewhere, he's growing up somewhere else, and it's just him trying to find a way to be an adult in a world seemingly without adults, and finding a place to stand and stay and grow. So I am looking forward to this one as well. I picked up Abhorsen by Garth Nix because I am obviously in the middle of the trilogy. I've only read the first book so far in this series, but I do really, really need to pick up Lirio, which is the next book that I need to read, and obviously I will eventually get onto this one as well. So, and then as you guys know, I've been picking up the Immortal Instruments books just as I see them. So I did find the City of Ashes, which is book 2. I have book 1 and book 3. I didn't have book 2 for some reason, but now I do, so that is a good thing. And yeah, so eventually when I get enough of them I can reread the whole series, but as at the moment I'm just kind of picking them up as I see them for really cheap rather than buying full price. The next book I have is kind of a children's magic realism book, and it is Straw Girl by Jackie Kay. This one just sounds really, really interesting, and when I read about what it was about, I just knew I needed to pick it up. This is about a girl called Molly. I think her mother is Scottish, but her father is Nigerian, and she's living in this kind of rural Scottish background on a farm, and then her father is killed, and she's kind of looking for a friend, I think, and some kind of magic happens where this friend appears. I'm presuming she might be made of straw, because it's a straw girl, but I don't know. But that is what it is about. It just sounds like it's going to be a really cute read, so yeah. The next 2 books I was really, really happy to find, and it is Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the Rhea Chronicles by Michael J. Sullivan. So there is Volume 1 is The Crown Tower, and then Volume 2 is Rise of the Empire. I'm not sure if I have all of them here because they're kind of in like 2 different forms, so if anyone knows, please let me know. But yeah, I've heard so much about these and I've been wanting to read them for a really, really long time, so when I saw them up there for €2, I mean I basically got like all of this for €4, so that was absolutely perfect. So yeah, I was really, really excited and put them in my basket straight away. And the next 2 books are Sadie Smith on Beauty. I've just really been wanting to pick up a Sadie Smith book for a while, and I just thought that this one would be a good place to start, and it is a beautiful cover as well. And then I have Kingdom of the Golden Dragon by Isabel Allende. I just really, really love Isabel Allende's writing. I read Zorro, which I really want to reread soon. But yeah, I just want to pick up more of her books because I think her writing is really, really great, and I want to get back into it, so I'm really excited to pick this one up and read it soon as well. So that is all the books that I bought in the last month or so. And yeah, I haven't actually bought many books this month. I think I've only bought one, and that was this morning, and that will probably hopefully be the only book I've bought this month, because I really need to start saving a little bit of money, especially as Christmas is coming up. But yeah, that's about it for now. Please let me know what you guys think of all the books that I have bought, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.